What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we've got the last day in the World Test Championship, but my dog is also here to say hello. I don't know why. As soon as I went to start recording, she ran in. Clearly wanted to take some of the spotlight off me. So look at the camera. You got to look that way. She's only been in one video before, so if you remember her, shout out to you. All right, now get going. Get going. Hey, we are here to review the final day of the World Test Championship. A New Zealand win. Now, I did say in my day 4 review, or my day 5 review technically, that whoever comes out and has the most intent in the last day will win. And that was comfortably New Zealand. They were taking wickets for fun. India did not want to win the test match. You know, watching India bat, they did not want to win this test match one bit. They wanted to draw it. The only person that came out for India and wanted to make runs was Rishabh Pant. He was the only person who looked like he wanted to kind of win this test match instead of drawing it. New Zealand, the whole team in New Zealand had the mindset of, we are going to win this. India wanted to draw. So, hey, we get a result at the end of the day. We get the win, which was the most important thing in my eyes. Player of the match was, of course, Kyle Jamieson. He was fucking great. He bowled beautifully in both innings. 5 for 31 and 2 for 30 in the other inning. So, hey, let's jump into the scorecards. Let's dissect what... How the hell do I... Oh, right here. Don't worry, people. Okay, India. So, we resumed with my doggies. Ruby, come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Come here. Nah, she's away. Never mind. So, we started off with... Who was out there? Was it Virat and Rahane? Well, Virat, we've got to talk, mate. Because I said in yesterday's review that you were going to stand up. I said that Virat was going to be the man who was going to stand up and lead his country to victory. He did nothing like that. Okay, what sort of shot was that? It was up here. What sort of shot? You didn't even try to, pull it away. You didn't even try to cut it. You just threw your bat out. Virat just threw his bat out and went out. I mean, it was a pretty average dismissal by his standard. Obviously, Pujara. Rahane, again, not a lot of great deliveries. Not a lot of great shots. I just woke up. New Zealand bowled incredibly well, but India had some very poor shot selections. Yes, Rishabh Pant made 41, which is the top score for the whole fucking innings for India, but the shot he went out on was embarrassing. This is not fucking one-day cricket where you can afford to go out like that. You are playing in the World Test motherfucking Championship, the first one in history. This will be looked at in 100 years by people in 100 years from now and go, wow, New Zealand won. Would you rather not be India? Would you, I just don't get what sort of shot Pant was playing. He had very risky intent coming out. He was lucky that it paid off, but Pant's luck sometimes just, it goes away. And he needs to, if he wants to become an absolute superstar, a legend in Test match cricket, he has got to learn some more patience. Everyone, he's probably the most favourite Indian cricketer in Australia. But sometimes he just can piss me off. The way he plays some certain shots. I mean, that's his game, and we all love it. We love Rishabh Pant for him and his shot selection. But sometimes he's just got to leave it. He's got to say, no run, there's nothing there, leave that. So, a little bit disappointing. He could have definitely been the hero and gone on. If Pant went on and made a ton, India would have been in a much better position. Jadeja 16, Ashwin 7, Shami 13, Sharma 1, Bumrah. I mean, you're not expecting anything from him. The bowling scorecard, no spinner. They went with no spinner this whole match, and it worked out absolutely beautifully for New Zealand. Well done. Tim Southee, 4 for 48 off 19. Trent Boult bowled great, 3 for 39 off 15. Kyle Jamieson, the player of the match, 2 for 30 off 24, and 1 for 44, 15 for Neil Wegner. So, hey, we will now jump into where it all went right for New Zealand. They chased it down comfortably. They had a target of like, what was it? Like, yeah, 139. You give New Zealand a whole session to chase down 139. They're going to do that every day of the week. The only way that New Zealand would have drawn this match is if they made 210 plus. Even then, that still would have been in a lot of strife because Henry Nicholls can hit a big ball. Watling can, De Granholm can, Jamison can, Taylor, William. All these guys can play big shots and make a big amount of runs quickly. So, really, I said it in yesterday's review that New Zealand were comfortably in the lead, but if India were able to pile on runs and runs and runs early and then declare and try and take wickets, it would have had a chance. But unfortunately not. Tommy Latham gone for 9. He advanced up the crease. Unfortunate there. Devon Conway, he only made 19, but Devon Conway seriously looks like a future Test star. I think he's like 29. So it's crazy how if you just keep grinding and grinding and grinding and keep working hard every day at your craft. He was in no way going to play in this match until those warm-up games against England where he made that double ton. He was not even in the frame to play, but he's come in. He's been huge this whole Test match. And shout out to Devon Conway. He's been great. Kane Williamson and Ross Taylor both not out. Williamson not out for 52 and Ross Taylor not out for 47. And that won them the match. Incredible scenes after it. I think we should all clap it out to New Zealand. They were the better team throughout the whole Test match. They were the better team. They wanted to win it more, and they executed much better. The bowling lineup, Sharma, none for 21 off 6. Shami, none for 31 off 10. Bumrah probably had one of his worst Test matches I've ever seen. And he still bowled very well, do not get me wrong. But he just looked a bit tired. His line wasn't there. His length was okay, but he wasn't moving the ball a whole heap. He wasn't bowling extreme pace. He just looked like he was another bowler out there, which is normally something we're not used to because Bumrah's normally the standout guy. But yeah, it just wasn't his day. But we still love Bumrah. Ashwin 2 for 17 off 10 and Jadeja none for 25 off 8. So hey, the first World Test Championship is won by New Zealand. Look, incredible stuff. Really is incredible. They win. Shout out to New Zealand. An incredible game. It had all sorts of twists and turns. Weather, controversy. There was all sorts of stuff going on. But credit to New Zealand. They won a beautiful Test match. And this will go down in history. I seen a picture of Virat consoling. I seen a picture of Virat congratulating Kane Williamson after the match, and I seen the look in Kohli's eyes. He was so pissed off, and I just thought, India will be back here. India will be back in the next World Test Championship match. I don't know when it's going to be held. Obviously, 2 years or something from now, or is it every year? I don't even know, but. Well, no, because it went from 2019 to 2021. So I imagine it'll be 2 years break. But India will be back in the World Test Championship match. And hopefully it's against Australia. That is who I want to see in it. Watching this Test match made me hurt in my soul because Australia weren't out there. We didn't get to see Davey Warner, Labuschagne, Smith out there, Cummins bowling pace, Hoff, Hazelwood, Stark, Gaz Lyon. Maybe Moses on Reeks one day if he can get into some form. So, hey... Exciting stuff ahead. We've got plenty of more cricket series coming up. I mean, there's a Test series between India and is it between India and England? Is it? I think there's a Test series between them. There's the Australia versus West Indies series coming up. There's obviously the Ashes at the end of the year. So there's plenty of cricket coming up. Heaps excited. Hey, congratulations to New Zealand. Commiserations with India. Let me know your thoughts on the game. What could have been done differently? I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.